So it's been reported that some of the serious charges against Diddy have been dropped. The prosecutors dropping some of the charges. So that is not a lifetime sentence. There's two things that work with this situation. On one case, they was talking about life, but they were offering a plea deal. But now they having to drop some of the arson and a couple of things. And look, get that cat house arrest or give him a 10 to 15 year bid, and then with the time served, narrow it down to 5 and 5 years probation, and take about a couple $100 million and call it a day. But you didn't get what you came to get. This is a L for the government. And as bad as it was, state, they would have had a better chance. Federal, this ain't a federal game. This is just to shake it down. But what's happened is that I'm going to tell you like this. You should let him walk, because him being ostracized is far worse than getting locked up. Even though locked up is horrible, the ostracized is far worse, because that's all he know. But someone is out to really put him out. And they took a chunk out. It's going to cost him about 200 or 300, 400 mil. But they ain't got, his pockets is too deep, and there's too much info that they can't quite get it. They didn't quite get it. This is a L. If you invade a man's privacy like that, and all the oils and all the people involved, there's a lot that you ain't going to know about. There's a reason why Trump was saying, I'll give him a pardon. Of course he going to get a pardon with this. If you drop in charges the day before and the prosecutor said, we're going to drop some charges, you may as well let him go. You may as well. He's ostracized anyway. He ain't going to get back to Hollywood. They're not going to touch him. So you may as well just put him in the house arrest or just let him walk. But this is nonsense. This was a waste of time. And granted, his case still looks worse than R. Kelly's did. But at the same time, come to find out, you got 304s up involved, and people is all involved. And they either A, ain't telling all the truth, B, it ain't as serious as it was, or C, there's some pretty big heads on some of them tapes that they don't want you to know about. So, all the jokes aside, it ain't looking like it wasn't a slam dunk. The 98.7 conviction rate about to go to 98%, because they're going to have to take a lot off the table. That's not a lifetime sentence. That's why he was pretty cool about what he was saying. What's going to happen is that this is going to put him in good shape. Because if you can't take him out, then you're not credible. Then your case was weak sauce. Yeah, you had to settle for 10, 15 years, you probably would have just kept on letting him walk.